So as you can see, our results for January this year till June, that is the 30th of June, is 61,492,500 naira. So this is the real-time result. You see that within this time period, we got a total of 2,733 website purchases. Not actually website purchases now, that is total number of orders generated, not converted. Our conversion rate varied between 55 to 65% across different months, but the total number of orders we received direct from our ads was 2,733. And if I should refresh this here so that we see everything in real time, so you can see obviously that this is not a screenshot or anything. We spent a total of 1.4 million naira, that is 1,423,749.43. That's what we spent just within 1st of January till 30th of June. Our delivery rate varies between 55 to 65% sincerely across different months. So not all of these orders you see here got successfully delivered. And you see here that across these 6 months, if you calculate our average cost per result, that is cost per purchase, since we are optimizing for purchase now as our event, you see that the average, looking at all the campaigns one by one, is 520 naira 95 kobo. This just gives you an idea of what's possible. It's very easy for you to just crown yourself as, okay, you have a formula for something, but when you are not able to replicate that thing again and again and again consistently, there is no way you can say you have a formula. What this has shown now, this is a 6 months period. You see how much we spent, look at how much was generated. Okay, about 65% of this in revenue. So if you look at all of these numbers now, you should have an idea of what's possible when I'm telling you that, okay, I have a formula to generating low cost per result. And that's what I'll be walking you guys through in this strategy session. The truth of the matter is that there are lots of factors. If you like, you buy course from now to tomorrow. The strategy you use in selling product A is totally different from the strategy you'd use in selling product B. And that applies to a lot of other things. For instance, the way you structure your campaign in product A is totally different from the way you can structure your campaign in product B. Okay. Now, how do you structure your campaign to get profitable and scalable results? How do you do that? What do you do? Do you use campaign budget optimization, ad budget optimization? How do you optimize your ad creative to get the attention of your target audience? Because it's not enough to just target the right audience. How do you convert that audience? How do you pick their interest? Now they are in your sales page. How do you turn this prospect, these interested buyers, into customers? What systems do you have in place to do all of this? These are things that it's not just like you are watching a video and do it yourself. No, I am with you. So I would look at your campaign, look at your ad creative, look at every piece of your process and guide you. Okay, based on my experience, this is what I believe you should do best. This is what I believe you should do best in this area. So we touch every piece of your campaign from the ground up and we begin to see how the results go from there. That I'm going to be with you each step of the way until you start getting results. That is the idea behind this one-on-one session. So it's not a course, it is a one-on-one strategy stroke coaching session for one product. We are focusing on just one product. So if you have, let's say, 5 products you are running ads for, no, we'll pick one of those products among the ones you are running ads, and I would guide you into optimizing your entire process for what? Getting better results and scalable results. I talked about the difference between these two. If you want to get better results, it's just normal. Let's say currently your result is, let's say, 3 orders per day, and your cost per result is very high, depending on the profit margin you're making now. By giving you a better result would mean that maybe getting you from 3 orders per day to maybe 10 orders per day. You see that now? But when you get to 10 orders per day, you are comfortable, you've made some sales. Now you're thinking of scaling. How do you structure your campaign to scale from 10 to 50 orders per day? These are a lot of things we'll be looking at and dissecting, such that you know that from one campaign, for instance, now, in fact, let's go back to our campaign level. Inside the campaign level here, you will see that just one campaign, we were able to scale that one campaign for 6 months. From the ad started running January 20th till June. Okay, and we generated 2,000 plus orders from just that one campaign. So let's look at it here. So as you can see, let's set the date now to from to June 30th. So if we set the date, you begin to see my results now. You see that for this particular campaign, we did 114 orders. Look at how much the cost per result amounted to. Look at that is between January and June. And look at this other one, 600 naira cost per result. Look at my cost per result, 400 naira. Look at this, 400 naira. You see here that we got a total of 2,100 just from one campaign running for 6 months. Now we spent a total of 1 million naira, 25,000 naira plus on this particular campaign, and look at how much was generated. Now, if you look at this other one here, you see what we got, 74,000 naira spent. Look at how much was generated. Look at this, 84,000. Look at how much. So you see all of these results. So let me refresh the screen now so you see how real everything is. So what does this tell you basically? It just gives you an idea of what's possible. So it's not like, in fact, let's look at last month. Last month. So if I should take a look at last month here, you see that for last month, we spent a total of, okay, 79,000 naira, and we generated 1.3 million naira. So last month we stopped the ad June, so we restocked products for July. So for July, now that we restocked products, it took us some weeks to get the products down, and after getting the products, we kicked off the ad. That's why you see the very low amount spent for last month. If we look at the month of let's look at not July now, let's look at June. If you look at June and we update it, you see that for June now we spent a total of 370,000, and look at how much was generated. Let's look at May. See that for May now we spent a total of 202,000. Look at how much was generated. So this just gives you an idea. There is nothing here to fake. If you are ready, if you want me to hold your hands, look at your campaign and guide you through my process to getting this type of almost unbelievable results. See my cost per result for June, 600 naira. Look at the cost per result for, let's look at the cost per result for June again. For May, it was 600 naira. Then for June, for that same particular campaign, you can see it here, 700 naira. You see that now? So if we go down to, let's say, maybe April, and we look at the cost per result there, 190. We spent a total of 196. Look at the cost per result, 465 naira. So without further ado, I think this is more than enough to show you and give you an idea of what's possible. Okay, so if you're ready for me to help you, hold your hands and guide you through optimizing your campaign to get better and scalable results, click the button below to schedule and book your one-on-one strategy session with me. And I look forward to transforming your entire Facebook ads and e-commerce experience. See you inside.